Hi, my name is MC, and I'm still in shock that I was tasked with introducing the most iconic member of the senior class, Quill Ferguson. I think I speak for everyone when I say there's truly no one like Quill, for I don't think anyone can make Parrish and I laugh as hard as Quill did after she delivered her legendary 3-minute dialogue with Lauren Watson. The only thing I can think of that is stronger than Quill's comedy skits are her calves, because tell me how every day of sophomore year, the only constant of my life was Quill strutting down the hallway in her 6-inch pink patent leather heels. Like, what's more iconic than that? Quill is also one of the wisest, most non-judgmental people I know, for there has been numerous occasions where I've busted into the senior den ranting about a boy or something stupid I did, and instead of telling me to shut up, she lets me rant and offers words of wisdom to help calm me down. I think the only time I saw Quill judge someone was when I spilled Abigail's deepest secret to the entire senior den. Let's just say I don't think any of us have looked at Abigail the same since. Though I could go on forever about just how iconic Quill is, I think we are all dying to hear about what she has to say. So without further delay, I give you Campbell Ann, aka Quill Ferguson.
The Lord Farquaad haircut, the big black winged eyeliner with no mascara, the pink 9-inch platforms, the jewelry from Spirit Halloween, the stacks of homemade beaded bracelets up both arms, random objects turned into earrings, and of course, the chicken purse. If you've been on this campus for around 3 years or more, I dare say it's likely that this description may ring a bell for you. This, as a few of you might remember, was my go-to look from 8th grade until sophomore year, and it was striking. That was the point. When I got ready in the mornings, my sole intention was to be shocking and extreme. I wanted to look in such a way that incited a reaction. To me, this was my way of getting back at the world. You see, I just knew that I was weird and different, and that everyone knew it, and everyone secretly hated me for it. So instead of suppressing my strangeness and conforming to the crushing standards of normality, I decided I would do the opposite. I would show the world that I embraced being weird and that I didn't care what anyone thought about me, which looking back is rather odd because the whole reason behind my behavior was that I deeply cared about what everyone thought about me. My appearance wasn't the only thing that changed. During this time, I was bitter and angry and frankly unpleasant. To me, I was only defending myself because the whole world was against me, so I was simply returning the hostility and disgust that I knew everyone had for me. Of course, in reality, I was just wildly insecure and paranoid. To put it plainly, I was unhappy and I wasn't doing myself any favors. I thought I was perfectly fine being the weird girl because I didn't need the approval of anyone around me, but deep down, approval is what I wanted most. In my desperation, for a little understanding in the isolation I'd created, I was willing to pay any price. So I did. I would take anything I could get because anything felt like more than I deserved. And this got me into even worse situations. It got to a point where I could not continue on the same way, or it would destroy me. Something had to change, and that was no longer possible to dismiss. Now, this is the part where the moral is supposed to be. It seems obvious now, but I didn't truly realize it until I started working on the speech. This is a story about shame. I was ashamed of myself. It did not matter what people actually thought of me because I believed that I deserved to be judged. So, my solution was to be judged on my own terms. Any faults for which I would be known would be the ones I created. When my plan worked, I wondered why I was so unsatisfied. Then I remember looking at the girls around me that I had grown up with and realizing I didn't know them, and that was my fault. I had to admit to myself that my unhappiness was due to my own self-sabotage, and that while life was moving around me, I hadn't moved for years. I finally allowed myself to realize every uncomfortable truth I had been deliberately forcing from my mind, and I simply asked for help. I was terrified, but found that despite how I had treated people, I was surrounded by support. People don't care if you're weird, as long as you are good. Everyone only wants you to be good, no matter when you start. To my class of 2025, thank you for enduring me at my worst and making me my best. To the rest of you, it is never too late to start over. Thank you.